Okay, here it is. Just came in the mail. I just got got done doing a daily. Gavin just went to bed. I don't know. He went to bed. Yeah, he'll be asleep for a little bit. I really wanted Michelle to be here to do this video, but it's here and I've got to open it. It come from New Vision Books and Gifts. Of course, that's going to be, should be York. Yeah, York, Pennsylvania. York, Pennsylvania. And I know it's backwards, my camera thing set up. Either way, of course, the owner was Eric's teacher, starting, I believe, 26 years ago with tarot. And he's done the first reading with the deck and everything. Excellent. Yeah, just, you know, it's amazing. This is a man that's used the Rider-Waite deck his entire life, and he's, of course, you know, switched over. How can he help it? That would be fantastic to have a student who looked up to you to create such a beautiful deck, you know, 26 years later. Wow. Either way, let me get this package open. I've got knives sitting around, actually in my kitchen, and I'm going to get this done before Gavin wakes back up. I don't know how long he's going to sleep. And I'm going to open the package. This is a signed deck. Thank you. While I'm opening, what I really wanted to do, he sent in bubble wrap. And it's been personally wrapped also. Another good deal. But I want to say give a real big thank you to Eric. He handled the situation immediately. I know I've said this over and over and over, but on top of that, I want to give a big thank you to Lascarbio for how they handled it. And I know I've said this before and I've posted this elsewhere, but the entire deal is I contacted them immediately as soon as I had made the video. I got off the video and said, okay, well, who should I contact? You know, Amazon. When I bought the deck, and here's the deck. I bought the deck through Amazon, and of course, it was a pre-order, so I paid less. And the only thing that they would do in that situation was to have me return the deck, credit my account, and after crediting my account, I had to buy a new deck. Well, the deck was higher in price, and Eric took care of this himself. Lascarbio is handling the situation really, really well as far as this type of deck. There's going to be issues because of the gilding, you know, the gold foil that goes around the deck. There's going to be issues with the new printing, new deck. You know, I was just upset that I'd waited so long for the deck. Not really. I think maybe some of the upset and everything that was going on with it, I'm directing it more at Lascarbio, saying, hey, this is your fault. Well, it's not their fault because stuff like this happens, but it was their responsibility, and they handled the responsibility very, very quick. Anyway, back to Amazon. Yeah, the reason that I didn't contact them immediately, I thought, well, I'll go here. Maybe I can get I wasn't thinking and thought, well, maybe I can just get a couple cards to replace those cards. And you can't really do that with one of these decks, especially you know, they're hot off the press anyway, because the gilding, the gold foil that goes around them, they're not making separate cards, at least not at this moment. That, you know, and I doubt they will with this deck right here. So immediately, they had sent me a message saying that they were going to handle it. They were going to ship it. You know, it was going to come overnight. They would have it to me immediately. Brand new deck. They were going to ship it from Llewellyn's because I ordered here from the United States. And if you have issues, to contact Llewellyn's, and you can have that shipped, I think is the word that's going out now on this. But anyway, the situation was handled great, and Eric took it upon himself to do it. Like I said, if you have issues, I did see somebody, it may have been on YouTube or something like that, who had posted, or I don't know, maybe in a forum. I go all over the place, tarot, whenever I get a chance. And I haven't had a whole lot of time over the past few days, I've got the kids. Michelle's gone, and if you've seen my other video, of course, you know that. The one I just posted using the old deck. Either way, they're handling the situation. But somebody posted that they had taken. I don't know if they're doing this for everybody. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that somebody had an issue and it was going to be shipped overnight to that person to replace it, to replace that deck. Could have even been on my wall. I don't know. I've got so many things going on. I'm multitasking dad right now, taking care of everything. So either way, really happy. Here's my deck. Yeah, and it's just boom. Again, love these cards. This happens to be, and it's on video, a signed copy. Check it out. I don't know how well the video's getting this. This is a signed copy. Thank you so much, Eric. It says, for Scott with light and love. And it's signed in May 2013. And I can't tell what the number is here. Either way, doesn't matter. That's really cool. I mean, that's awesome. I do want to make a video of the missing cards. With the missing cards, here's the book that comes with it. The book's excellent. I've of course, using my old book. Actually, I use my new deck, if anybody hasn't watched it, or my older deck. And I've been doing daily readings, but I haven't been doing videos because I'm very busy with the baby, and I've had company that I really never have. A lot of stuff going on, so I haven't been, but I did post one today, and as soon as I posted it and got Gavin to bed, I said, well, maybe the mail's here, I got to check the mail, and bingo, there it is. It took 2 days. He actually mailed it Thursday. Today's Saturday, so excellent. And York, Pennsylvania. I got memories from York, Pennsylvania. I've driven up and down that highway, and I used to drive a truck, and I picked up a lot in York. And one thing that always stood out was they've got York's weights, and the guy standing out front holding the barbell up. Eric and anybody in that town will know that. But either way, whole different story. I'm just babbling. I'm excited. Got my new deck. Here it is. It's a brand new. It hasn't been opened. This is, of course, a pull tab. That's to help you get your deck out of there, which I don't like to completely flip it out of there like that. Brand new. You can smell it. You can smell that deck. It's like a new car smell. I don't know. I've never bought a new deck straight off the press, but I love this deck so much. And honestly, I really haven't. I haven't done it because there's a lot of times I'll find artists and stuff like that. The work they're doing. By the time the deck is finished, I'll buy a deck that I haven't really researched or anything, and it'll have cards in it that I don't like, cards that kind of turn me off about it, and so on. So I don't like to buy brand new decks. This deck right here, I had to have it. I mean, it's amazing. I said I want a true Rider-Waite style deck that is rich in, really rich with the oh, excellent. See, the first one I got was sticky. This one, maybe if it's tacky, it's very, very light. It's had time, for everything to dry and so forth on it. And I'm going to step over here and put in my plastic trash bin. They separate very, very well. It's nothing like my first deck. My first deck, like I said, is a fluke. It was a mistake. That happens. Yeah. These are excellent. So here's the deck, of course. And I don't know what I was talking about because I'm getting sidetracked here. And, the Tarot Illuminati for the blog. and also for the journal. I sell the journal on that. But here's my new deck. Beautiful. And me and this deck is going to have a conversation here very, very soon. So I want to thank you to everybody involved. Everybody involved with this entire situation. It was handled fantastic across the board. And I also, I was looking at the website. Now, I'm not sure of the website, and I need to look it up. But from New Vision Bookstores. And I think he's got some really interesting stuff. NewVisionBooks.com. Check it out. Check out his website. He's got a lot of stuff about the Tarot Illuminati. He's got his first reading that he had done with the deck. You know, just a lot of good stuff on there. So anyway, I just wanted to come out and definitely do this video, because I made a video when there was a mistake, and you know what, I need to make a video when things are corrected, when they're done right, when people step up and take responsibility, which Los Garbio did. On top of that, Eric took responsibility himself personally. Honestly, a very caring person. Very cares very much about doing the right thing, doing what's correct, doing what's right. So he's doing an excellent job with this. I got me a signed copy. He handled my situation well. I want to thank him again. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And I will definitely be back when I do have time to sit down and do some readings with this. The first thing I like to do with the deck is cleanse the deck. And then after I cleanse the deck, I want to go ahead and, I definitely want to look through the deck real good. And I will basically ask the deck what it needs to tell me, or something of this nature. I may even come up with a spread to use and go ahead and post that in my interpretation of how I see and what I'm picking up with it. Again, I really expect great things with this deck because, as I keep saying, all the artistry. If you are an intuitive reader or interested about getting your creative, intuitive energy moving, of course, you're going to need to. I highly suggest meditation, and also, open up your chakras, breathing, getting your breathing, get yourself to where you can open yourself up very quick when you need to, or if you're getting ready to do a session or start sessions, get yourself prepared. Make the right process, make it a process that really opens you up. And it doesn't have to take a long time. It can take a matter of minutes, and boom, you're right there and you're ready to go. But with this deck here, because of all the artistic energy, which aren't coming from more of a right brain thinking, the intuitive, psychic, whatever, all those energies come from the creative side or right brain thinking. These cards are full of such detail, and they're so clear. Los Garbio have done a fantastic job on this deck, but it's easy to see things get in the cards. Not only just it's rich in the symbolism and the symbolism with the Rider-Waite style, but also all the different imagery. Look at your cards, and this deck makes you want to look at the deck. Personally, with me, the moment I see it, I want to see this art. I want to communicate. Basically, it's easy when artwork is done masterfully. When it's done great, it moves you. This is a deck of 78 freaking cards that can do that for you. Every single card is done so well that it can move you, plain and simple. So allow it to move you, allow it to flow. If you're looking at something and something stands out, pay attention to what's standing out, because there's a lot in these cards that can stand out. So I think this is and this is the reason I wanted this to be my main deck. From the moment I seen this deck, I said, that's the deck for me, because I enjoy decks like that. It doesn't happen every single time when you're doing readings, but when you become comfortable and relaxed and it starts flowing, things will start jumping out. You'll see things in the cards, and you know, it's amazing to watch it work. Just as amazing it is, you know, you don't really create it, it comes to you. And I just the same I was saying with these images, it takes a very creative, right brain, mind, intuitive mind, all that energy to be able to freaking make stuff like this. Man, I used to be able to draw when I was a kid, but now I'm not too hot at that. And this is good stuff. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna get rid of the video, and I'm gonna go play with my cards. Hopefully, maybe Gavin, I think he'll sleep another half hour. I can check them out, really go through them. I'm sure, I haven't even looked to see if all of them are here, but I'm sure that they probably are, because of the way the card's not sticky. That doesn't feel like there's any issues whatsoever with the deck. It glides very, very smooth. So I'm going to shut up, be done with that. Appreciate everybody that was involved taking care of this issue, and a big thank you, and I'm out of here.